and welcome back. Look who I found in the audience.
Hi.
Hello, my friend.
Hello. Good to see you.
So good to see you. Well, for those who you don't know, Ning is my very good friend and super inspiring person.
Thank you.
Why don't you introduce yourself around the world?
That's the hardest thing you can ask someone to
Right.
introduce.
Yeah, how can you put that magnificent in a box in one sentence? Like impossible.
Nice try. But to summarize, I worked as a creative director in digital technology, specifically in the personal growth industry for over 10 years, including companies like Mind Valley, Ivy, Time. So creating basically brand and working with international speakers and authors all around the world, changing, creating new paradigms of living, working, and being. And around 5 years ago, I published my book that is called Recreate Yourself. And I started to internationally speak and teach people about self-awareness, self-compassion, self-love. And now I teach and create different experiences and events and spaces for transformation, combining art, technology, and personal development.
So beautiful. And you just had few retreats, I believe, in Bali, yeah?
Yes.
How did that go? You always have
Creating those
amazing
events
transformations.
because it's just of love and magic, and truly incredible things are happening. And to witness other people expansion and growth, I think it's the biggest satisfaction you can possibly get from doing this work.
I see. So there's something more fulfilling than money. That when you see this feedback, when you see happiness in others, just fulfills us. Which is like what I love about Bali, and they're like, especially in Buddhism, you have a lot of service is being rewarded just by supporting other people and the suffering, and giving them that window inspiration.
And I believe that's your responsibility. If you, let's say, had a life in which you were forced through circumstances and situations to grow, to expand, to really dissolve your shadows, to heal yourself, it's your responsibility to pass it on, to create shortcuts, to create to move through that more effortlessly. This is what I believe. It doesn't happen just for you to get somewhere. It happens because for you to be able to share it with other people afterwards.
To share it, that's the responsibility as well, which is absolutely beautiful. So tell us, what's exciting in your life? You have some upcoming events, I see. Would you like to maybe share more online? Some of them are in person.
Yes.
Would love to share as many people as possible, because I experience. So it's really good to
two programs I am launching. One is in September, Inner Art Academy, which is 8-week program, is designed to teach you to get tools to truly master yourself, body, your energy body, and your soul purpose here. So it's a program that is designed almost for who want to help themselves and their surrounding in having very, very touchable tools and ways to transmute any energy in a very quick way. So you don't longer need to be stuck. You no longer need to
dwell in the shadow and
spend months of trying to figure out what is wrong. You actually learn to know, to define what is this balance in your system, and then you learn very specific methods to shift it. So everything becomes an opportunity, everything becomes a gift, and you look at every situation in the victim mentality completely dissolves. So it's
just the victor that stays.
100%. So it's an academy to master basically.
So where again
yourself.
Can people find about this academy or join?
My website. All the information, dorotastancic.com. You can find all the information on my website. And then in November, I'm hosting my yearly expansion retreat that will be in Bali, which is all about inner expansion. And it's very much the combination of embodiment, self deep shadow work, and plenty of incredible experiences that are designed to realign you to your highest potential, basically.
Beautiful. And I see a mental health has a huge role in wellness industry as well. And especially when we find the tools or find inspiring people like yourself who can guide us into not only going to the dwelling of the traumas and things, but we find a way and use creativity, which I really love about your work. What you do, the Rota does a lot of work integrating creativity, which I feel is the key, the driver, the force, the drive in this
Well,
expansion.
I would actually reframe what you just said, because creativity is not something that you learn. It's something that you have already. So every person is created. From the moment we are born, we create. Whatever we do, we create, right? But at some point in our life, we might block our creativity. We might suppress it for different reasons. So what we are doing, we're actually removing those blockages and those limitations that are for some reason protecting your self-expression, and then you can step into your natural form of creation, of being the creator of your life.
Beautiful, beautiful. So tell us, where can people find you on Instagram?
Yes.
What's your like choice of social media? Where can they follow you?
On the social media, I post almost daily teachings. So
Teachings, sharing.
if you want to learn as much as possible, join my Instagram at Dorota Stanchik Art, and then on my website you have all the information about one-on-one coachings, my upcoming events, my methodologies. So yes, everything is available.
So it's dorotastanchak.com.
DOROTASTANCZYK.com.
Amazing. I encourage you to check it out. Thank you so
Thank
much
you so
for
much.
joining us,
Awesome.
and
Thank you.
wish you all the best.